Hi all, welcome to TradeCyclopedia. Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain everything about Streak Scanner or the scanner feature which is available in Streak. The contents which I'm explaining that are like what a scanner is about, how we can use a scanner effectively to find good potential stock, why that is important, etc. So this is just a web definition for this stock screeners or simply scanners. And I'll tell you one example to explain you that why it is very necessary to have a stock selection plan using a stock screener or simply a stock scanner like this Streak platform. Because we all have strategies, like we all are traders and we have our own strategies to work in the live trading hours. So just for example, I have a bullish strategy. Let's say it's a successful strategy. Like most of the times that strategy will be successful. I'm getting good and consistent result on that specific strategy, and that is a bullish strategy. Okay, so whenever I put some bullish stock on that one, and I'll be getting a decent profit most of the time. So that's a successful strategy. And what happens if I am deploying that strategy by adding a stock which is in downtrend to that, just adding a bearish stock to that strategy, and I'm putting that on a live market? So what will happen? Definitely my, because the stock will definitely move against the direction, because I'm having a bullish view and my strategy is a bullish strategy, but I am just adding that in a stock which is in a downtrend, and of course the stock will move against my direction and the stop loss will be hit, so I'll lose money. So that is a normal practice. Like, that's how the stock selection is really important. Because what happens here, because I selected my strategy was perfect and correct, like it works most of the time, but what happens now, like, because I selected a wrong stock for that strategy. Okay, so I should have select a stock which is in a bullish trend or which is showing some sort of bullish signal. I should have select that stock for that specific strategy. So that is why the stock selection is equally important as like your strategy, because without having a good stock to match with that specific strategy, you cannot select any stock, because there is no strategy which work on all the stocks. There might be people who are in social media, like they might be claiming that this one strategy which works for all the stocks. No, market is not like that. So stocks are unique, the price movements are unique as well, the strategies are also like, we need to select the stocks matching our strategy. So stock selection is really important. So that's why you should be using one scanner to pick that stock. You should be knowing how to set up a scanner, how to add your entry conditions, how to find good potential stocks to identify the momentum, to capture the momentum, and based on that you can create strategy and you can make money from market. So that's how it works. So that's why this, you should be knowing how to set up a scanner. And why are we using a scanner? If you know the stocks, then you can just put that one, right? But the stocks keep on fluctuating. Just for example, there are thousands of stocks in the stock market. So if you're a trader and you have one strategy, just in a simple example, like you have your own strategy, like whenever a moving average of one stock crosses above some levels, or the VWAP or the volume profile closes above some sort of levels or previous 10 period volumes, then you expect there should be a bullish view or bullish movement, or 5 or 10 points upside movement in that specific stock. So you have that strategy in mind, so you know that will work, but you don't know in which stock that is going to happen. Okay, so you cannot watch all the stock. There are thousands of stock in the stock listed in stock market, and all the stocks keeps on moving in market hours, and you don't know which stocks make a movement as per your strategy. Okay, so to overcome that situation, so what you need to do, you just need to create a scanner and deploy on a live market. So that scanner will keep on scanning to identify the stocks meeting your entry conditions. So whenever a stock in stock market, I mean just in an index or in a basket of stock, or you can create any other like criterias, which I will definitely show you how to set up that one. So you'll be getting a better knowledge on that one. But like whenever a specific stock in the market meets your entry conditions, you will be getting an alert, and you can immediately pick that stop and a stock and create a strategy based on it. So that how this stock scanners or custom scanners in streaks works. So this is just like the main use is to find the high probability trades. There are a lot of default scanners in Streak, and we can create custom scanners as well. We can use a number of criteria to find that stock, which I'll be explaining to you. And so this can be used for technical and fundamental. Let's say for day traders, you can use this moving average, RSI, other crossovers. You can put any technical indicators to find the, the momentum of a stock, and you can put you can take an entry based on that. And if you're a fundamental analyst, like you have some sort of like fundamental analysis you are doing, you need to find some stock, you can do that as well based on this stock screener. And this one which I already explained, so we can put that scanners to the live market. So you don't need to do anything after that. The scanner will keep on scanning the stock based on the alert frequency which we have set, that I will show you and explain. And whenever that condition meet, it will show an entry alert. And you can, if that is something like, if you really like that stock, or if you want to take a trade on that specific stock, then you can immediately deploy that stock to the live market as a strategy. And this can be done on index. You can scan on any specific sector, or you can even create a customized basket of stocks. Just for example, like you normally trade, you have a family stock concept, like you have 15 stock in your list, in your watch list, or you only trade on that 15 stock, but you have the entry condition. So whenever that any stock in that 15 number of list, so whenever that specific stock meet an entry condition, you need to pick an entry on it. Then you can create that as a customized basket and take an entry based on that as well. So all these things I'll be explaining to you. I'll be showing that, and I'll show you some examples, and so that you'll be understanding all these things. So let's go to streak. So this is a streak one, and this is a Streak website, I mean Streak web-based platform which I'm using. So on the top under scanners, we have four different options like discover, my scans, live scans, and create a scanner. So let's say like if I select discover, which is on the first one, this will show this page. So there are a lot of default scanners which is already available in Streak. So let's say like there are candle patterns, webinar scanners. So just selecting the candle patterns, and I'm clicking on show more. And if you see, you can see like there are a lot of scanners which is these are customized. These are already exist in Streak. So if you see this bearish engulfing pattern, piercing pattern, cup and handle pattern. So just take one. So these are the entry conditions, so you don't need to do anything with this, and these are the default scanners which is already available. It's a ready-made scanners in Streak. So this will scan on Nifty 500. So you can change this if you want. If you select this Nifty 50, then that will be scanned on under Nifty 50. You can change that to Nifty and for futures, equities, or if someone is doing commodity, you can change as per that. And you can select the sector based on like materials, industry, healthcare, IT, financial. You can scan on any sector, or probably you have a number of stock options as well. Like if you need to create a basket, you can click here and you can create a basket of stocks which you want to do this scan. So this are the scanner conditions. Don't get confused with this one, because this is already available in Streak. But I'll teach you how to create custom strategies based on this. And if you need to put that just to run the scan, you can put a scanner name. It can be anything. So I'm just putting its name, cup and handle. And let's say Nifty 100. I'm changing that one. Time frame should be one. I'm not changing anything. Chart type is candlestick. That's fine. So I'm just clicking on scan and save. Okay. So this run a scan and it shows a set of stocks. So I have a few stocks in my list now. So Asian Paint, I'm just trying to open that chart of this one, and let's open that. So this is a daily chart of Asian Paints, and I can see a cup and handle pattern is forming in that one. It's already formed, and that's why it's appearing in the chart. And similarly, they have another like six stocks which is in Nifty 100. These old stocks might have met this cup and handle candle pattern. So whenever, like how it works, so I have this scanner saved here in under my scan, so cup and handle, and I can scan if I need to scan it again, and can create scan now. And I have another option called take live. So what it means, if I click on take live, then I'll be having an alert frequency option. So it can be 1 minute, then I can change it to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, up to 1 hour or 1 day period. So if I'm selecting just for example 5 minutes and I'm taking this to live, just select 1 minute and I'm taking this to live. So what that means, it will keep on, it will be in the live scan, and it will keep on running the scan every 1 minute. Okay, so every 1 minute this specific scan will be running, and it will check for the stocks which is forming, which have formed that candles cup and handle pattern. And if any stocks under Nifty 100 basket meets that criteria, then it will be showing an alert to me, and I can take an entry based on that one. So that also I'll be showing to you. And the next would be like, we'll go to discover once again. And in candle patterns we have a lot of options. You can go to each options and see like almost all the candlestick patterns are there. And there are a few other called webinar scanners that can be triple bottom consolidation, ascending triangle, descending triangle, triangle pattern. So these are all the patterns which I'll be explaining each of them in my coming videos. So these are the default scanners which is already ready made. You don't need to do anything about that. You can select anything, you just need to save it and you can try running a scan. So it will list up the stocks which are meeting that specific criteria. If I scroll down, then there are a custom scanners called bullish, intraday bullish. So we can read the conditions here in the name itself. These are all default scanners like closing at least 2% up since last days. So this will give you the stocks which are in an uptrend. And there are other condition, RSI crosses above 30 and price higher than PSAR. So close another stock scanner conditions, close up by at least 2%. The next one is extremely bullish daily close. And there are a few intraday scanners as well. There's 10 minutes super trend bullish signal, intraday bullish trending stocks, intraday momentum buildup, bullish RSI, etc. And there are bearish scanners as well, intraday bearish as well. Like if I click on show more, there are a lot of scanners, short term bearish, falling SMA 50, bearish money trend or money flow over trend, then Heikenhashi bearish reversal. And also the range breakout scanners are there, which is really important. Like it will give you the list of stock which has already done this previous day low breakout, and we can modify this to pick the stocks which is going to like breakout, which will list the stock before the breakout is going to happen. So we can customize that also, which I'll be explaining in the coming videos. And 52-week low breakout, NR4 like day scanners, narrow range scanner. It can be NR7 as well. Then 52-week high breakout, NR7 day is there, previous day high breakout is there. And the crossover section, we have this bullish Arun crossover, intraday death cross, volatility expansion. So we have a lot of scanners which are already available in Streak. So it can give you like n number of results. Like you can save one scanner, you can put your favorite basket in that one, and you can create that I'll be showing how to create a customized scanner. And top gainers, which will be normal, the fundamentals, so like Nifty 50 top gainers will be showing here, and volume gainers with bullish trend. So if you are someone who is doing a intraday trade based on volume gainer, you can make use of this specific scanner, which I'll be explaining on a live trade. And top losers bearish. So if you are a bearish trader, like if you normally trade on a bearish day, or if you used to short, then you can pick up like falling RSA, two red Heikin-Ashi candles, etc. So can be anything. There are a lot of default scanners. So I think like I'll need to explain on each scanner. So we can select in coming videos, like I'll be picking a few scanners and I'll be explaining you the conditions of that one. So before going to that one, I'll quickly try to create a customized scanner. So let's say, for example, I just want a simple scanner in my mind. So I'm trying to create it. So I can go to create new from here. It can be from here also I can create a scanner, and I'll explain you what this means. So what this scan on means, like I said before, if I select Nifty 50 here, the scanner conditions, whatever conditions I have mentioned here, this will be scanning under Nifty 50. Okay. So if I change that to Nifty 100, then this conditions, whatever conditions I'll be entering here, that will be scanning under Nifty 100. So that's how it works. So I can change that to, let's say, for example, information technology. Then the entry conditions will be scanning under the information technology sector, and I'll be getting some IT stocks. So I can even create a basket from here. If I click on basket, these are the baskets which I have already created, and I have some sort of like 15 stocks. Just for example, if I'm selecting that one, then I can click here, I can click baskets, and I can create a basket, and I can put a basket name, basket of stocks. Okay. And I can put any stock name, let's say, for example, SBI. I just added, then Biocon, then Asian Paints. I'm just randomly selecting a few stocks. These are the three stocks which I usually trade. Just for example, just I have created a basket, and I can select that basket here. Okay, so just scan on basket of stocks which I just created. So what this means, it will be scanning on that three stocks only, because I have already created the baskets. It will be scanning on SBI, Biocon, or Asian Paints. So that's how this basket also works. So anyway, I'll be changing this back to Nifty 100, and this time frame. So what time frame which I'll be mentioning, this will be analyzing that specific period of candlestick. So if I'm selecting 1 minute, then this 1 minute candlestick, 1 minute candle will be analyzing. So I'm changing this back to 5 minutes, and the chart type can be either candlestick or Heikin-Ashi. So I'm just selecting candlestick. So it will, just like if this is the stock, then it can be 5 minutes candle. So this specific chart will be analyzing, like 5 minutes candlestick chart will be analyzing as per the entry conditions we are putting on that scanner. So let me try to select any bullish stock first. So let's pick this Asian Paints, and let me see how it goes. And 5 minutes scan. So this is in a bullish trend. So I'm just trying to create a scanner, okay, to find the stocks which is in a bullish trend. Like this would be an intraday scanner, just 5 minutes. So I just need to find a stock which is having two bullish candles. This would be just a very simple scanner. Like it's not really a strategy, but I just want to explain how we can set up a scanner based on our entry conditions. So I'm just selecting the close price. Close price would be this one. So this is the current candle. So close price would be the last price, this can the close point of this specific candle. So this is a close price condition higher than. Okay, then I need to select previous candle. Okay, so if I select that one, this will allow me to select the field. So I have open, high, low, close under the field. So I'm selecting close itself, and offset. I need to mention by default it will be coming as -1. So what it means, the offset -1 would be, so if this is the current candle and -1 would be the candle, the previous offset of -1 would be the candle which just before the current candle. So this is the candle. So this is the current candle. So close will read, the streak will be reading the close point of this specific candle, closing price of this candle, and previous -1 offset would be the immediate candle just before that one. So this would be the previous -1. And if I'm changing the offset to -2, then streak will be reading this candle. Okay, and -3 will be this, -4 will be this, and so on. Okay, so that's how this offset is really important. So by default, the previous and offset, it would be appearing as -1, which means just one candle behind the current candle close. Okay, and day candle, I'm changing that back to 5 minutes candle because I'm just reading that 5 minutes chart. Okay, so close higher than previous close, so this condition will be met. Okay, so if, for example, if this specific candle is closing above this previous candle, then this condition, now it's in a live market, it keeps on changing. I'm not sure whether Asian Paint stock will be appearing in the scan list, but still I'm just trying to explain this concept. And I need to add another bullish scanner as well, because I have another condition in mind, that this specific candle, this previous candle, should also closing above the candle just before that. Okay, so I'll add that condition as well. I click on add another condition. Okay, and I'll plot this previous and close -1 5 minutes. Okay, so this is that condition I have, that candle I have plot. So this is the previous -1 close of this one, so this should be higher than the candle before that. Okay, then should be higher than, then again previous candle. Now I need to change that offset to -2, and candle duration is 5 minutes, which means this will be picking this candle. Okay, so the close price of this candle is higher than the close price of this candle, so this will be, that specific condition will be validating on this line. So previous close -1 5 minutes higher than previous close -2 5 minutes. Okay, and scanner name can be anything. I'm just putting bullish, two bullish candle. Okay, so this is a very simple one. I'm just trying to explain a very simple entry condition, how we can create a scanner based on this one. And I'm clicking on scan and save. So this will be scanning on the Nifty 100. So I got a list of stocks. So let's say it's showing Biocon here. So just let me try to open Biocon and see if that is showing a bullish signal. See, Biocon has formed two bullish scanners. Sorry, it's two bullish candles. So that's why it's 5 minutes candle. This candle is bullish. This candle is bullish. Okay. Let's say another one. Let me select Petronet. Yeah. Petronet is also forming two bullish candles. So this is bullish. This is bullish. So this is making a good bullish move. So we can take entry based on that if you really want to, but this is just for a study purpose. I'm not specifying any stock. And so that's how it works. So now I'll tell you how we can take this to live. So I have two bullish candle signal ready, which is created as a scanner. And if I click on take live, then I can select the alert frequency. So if I select that alert frequency as 1 minute, then every 1 minute this specific scanner will be running and it will be showing some alerts. So I'm just taking this to live, and I'll show you how this alert will be shown. Okay, so I have two live scans, which is a daily period, so it will not run all the time, but this one will be running on every 1 minute, like when a 5 minute candle, but the candlestick duration is 5 minutes, so it will be running based on that as well. Like when a 5 minutes candle close, it will be showing an alert. So let's wait for some time, and I'll show you how this alert will be appearing. See, now I got an alert. Like if you can see, there are two alerts. Like I can see here as a notification, and if you see on the top, then I'll be having a notification here. And this is a scanner notification, scanner alert, two bullish candles. So I know what scanner name. If I have multiple scanners in my list, then I'll be knowing like what that scanner name says. The two bullish candles. So I know like some stocks has formed a two bullish candles. So if you click on that one, then I can see Bajaj Auto. There's a green light, and BPCL you can see here, and Madhusumi. So these three stocks, I can click on chart here. So it will be populating the chart directly in streak, sorry, in kites. So it's the two bullish candles formed already. So I can see that here. So on the BPCL as well. And if I need to take a trade based on it, and I can select stocks. Let's say this Bajaj Auto is formed and BPCL is formed and Madhusumi. These two formed a bullish signal, which indicates a bullish signal, just for example. And I selected these three stocks, and so I have an option to create a basket from here. So if I click on create basket, then it will be creating a basket with these three stocks which are selected, and I can create a strategy from here. If I create a strategy, clicking on that one, then immediately the next like it will be showing these three stocks here, and I can put entry conditions here, I can change it to anything. So and I can create a strategy based on it, and I can deploy that to the live market. So it will be taking a trade based on that. So I'm not going to that part because so this is just explain to let you understand about the scanner creation concept. So I'll be going back to the my scans one again, like once again. So these are the scanners which I have created. So I'm just trying to scan the scanner once again. So it will automatically scan the list, and I have an option to stop the scanner if I want to stop this to because this is already deployed as a live scanner. So if I want to stop it, I can click on stop, or else I have an option to convert this to a strategy, which will be converting this as a live strategy, and I can add or change stocks, and I can deploy that in a live market. So that I'll be explaining in coming videos. So this is what a streak scanner functionality looks like. This is how you can use this scanner setup. So just keep this in mind that this is really important because the stock selection is equally important, just like your strategy. Because without having a nice stock, without having a perfect stock meeting the entry conditions, like your strategy will not work all the time. So this is really important. You can practice creating scanners by your own. You can change the entry conditions, anything, and start practicing this, and get a good understanding on this concept. And if you have any doubt with this scanner setup, how to create scanners, how you can add conditions, etc., just drop me a comment so that I'll be responding to your message. And if you really like this video, just hit the like button. And if you really want to see more videos related to streak and algo trading, just subscribe this channel so that I'll be uploading more videos to this related on this topic. And thank you all for watching this. Thanks for your time.